to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Hello, and welcome to Tuesday. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome in Poi, welcome in Mio, welcome. Another week. Oh my god, the loading screen. What? That's awesome. Whoa. Whoa. No hole for you. Chair's doing some weird shit, man. Alright. Okay. Right, we were here. Okay. Let's speak to the people. Let me talk to the people, Piccolo. No one's stopping you. Shush the baby. What the hell? Am I taking the lift? Oh no, we're just students. They won't let us into the Archeon, even though we found... Actually, we have no idea what it is we found. No record of such a creature anywhere, but it was wandering around Tranquility, and so we thought to donate it to the vaults. Oh, that's a little squealed to think. Anyways, I suppose we'll have to take care of it until the Archeon is open again. Alright. This is a bad prediction, okay? Bad prediction, get ready. We're like 10 minutes into stream and I'm already throwing shit out. What if this is a Sin Eater? What if somehow Sin Eaters made their way over? Due to all the fuckery. Or, what if it's a lunar creature? So instead of a lunar primal, what if it's like a lunar, I don't know, like goblin or some shit? It's gonna be so really fucked up that we have seen before. My prediction. What's that? Take you down on the lift with me. Sorry, but not a chance. I've been up and down all day, and only now have I found a spare moment to rest. Lunar Popoto. I did see a Gleaner fellow heading out the gate there, though, shouldering a large pack, engaged in some manner of task. He'll be heading down below after he's done with whatever it is he's doing. Wait, I should probably check this, huh? 500 southeast, that's too far. Yeah, let me test something. Hit you with this, then this, hit you with this. Giblet. I need to test out my stuff for a moment. Okay. I think I understand it again. Quiet. You'll frighten it away. Ah, it's you again. I mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of another task. Cloudkin I need to capture is close. Very close. You tell me this too. You spend your time in unusual ways, my friend. Still, 200 is generally better than 1. Very well. Now here is a common gathering spot for birds of all kinds, but the one after today is the hornbill. Feathers are green and its cry a distinctive caw. Single it out and shoot it with a sleeping dart. Green bird that caws. The effects are short-lived, so I'll lie in wait down by the riverbank to claim our quarry. Be sure to hit the right one. Too far away. Alright, alright. Point and click time. Oh no, I'm colorblind. That's red. Walk, walk. Coo. You fucking cawed! He's pulling his caw out! Got his ass. Cabela's hunting.
A fair shot.
Ooh, his voice.
Nicely done. Let me truss this one up and I'll make my way over to you.
Are you in Dawn Trail yet? Nah, that's like a 2028 kind of deal. Avian murder. It's literally not even going to be dead for 10 minutes. In fact, it's not going to be dead at all. It's just going to be passed out. It is drowning, though, so maybe we'll die, actually.
There you
Maybe you're
are.
right.
Any new revelations? So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill. I understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Oh, it's a simple thing, really. Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a cleaner's duties. But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers handpicked by the Forum. The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even Archons are not privy to the truth. Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work, are not permitted to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
So, okay. This makes me feel a lot better, and you're like, what the fuck, right? And here's why this makes me feel better. In the trailer, it shows Grahatia in what I'm assuming is this place, learning about some secrets of the stars, he says. Which I assume is the moon, but the moon's not a star, so that's kind of dumb. But we'll get there when we get there. I see BM plus Nuke Warhead research. Yeah, exactly. That's how we can defeat Xenos. That's what we're here for. But Graha Like, I was worried about him dying to Xenos. I was worried about Xenos, because, like, Xenos isn't evil enough, man. Like, he's no more evil than Goku is, right? Like, well, okay, that's a lie. He has, like, he has no sympathy for living things, so he's willing to do anything to, whatchamacallit. He's willing to do anything to fight me, even if it is evil stuff. That does make him more evil than Goku. But what I was getting at is, like, he hasn't, like, other than just being a general bad guy, like every other bad guy, like, you know, like, he's no worse than, like, ARR Gaius, right? Like, like, he's just stronger, right? Like, that's his only, like, being strong does not make you evil, right? But if G'raha Tia is the one that goes down into this place and researches it and all this stuff, that he gets locked away into these quarters where he'll be safe. I'm assuming. But this makes me feel very good.
What could a facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill? An experiment?
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation. But judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research. I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
What?
Wait.
Why would you say that?
Wait. Mericidia? Isn't that where the Telophoroi are? Isn't that where they got Tiamat's children?
Much of the flora and fauna.
Theo,
we were
that's
asked to procure
spoilers! What the fuck?
could
You just
serve
straight
as
that's like
reliable
straight up
sources of
spoilers, man! What the hell? Mericidia is where Tiamat's from. Yeah, but isn't the Telophoroi there right now? No, it isn't. You watched the trailer. Yeah, but I don't know where that is, and you just said, oh, don't worry, it's not that. I didn't know it was not that. You just explained away, like, a lot of intrigue that I had. That would be like, in Shadowbringers being like, oh, well, see, that's not actually the Emperor. That's an Ascian. His name is Emmett Selk. It's like, what? Like, what the fuck? Like, it looks like the Emperor to me. Like, I don't know. I can't come up with a good example, but like that was really bad. That was like my friend the other day be like, oh, so have you done the, you know, so and so raids yet? And I'm like, no. So thanks for the spoiler. Now I know what the raid is. Explaining things away can be bad. Do not explain anything away in the, like, do not tell me that I'm wrong. What's important is that Raha will be around for Whisper holding his hand. I also don't believe that, Poi. I do not believe you. If he is going to die, if he is not going down there, then he is going to die.
They're comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
Why did my streak go down? Oh right, Christmas? Christmas. I did stream on the 25th and 26th, this is true. No, on the 27th. That's what it was. 25th and 27th.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the Forum's plans. Our prime concern is that our requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations.
He's got my hair, man.
Now, I
He's
really
at
must
gray
be
instead
going.
of white.
I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
Excuse me.
Perhaps you might reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels. And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your assistants.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift. I will of course follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down. This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos. While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
What the hell?
You're quite welcome, but consider yourselves warned. If the going proves too treacherous, you'd do well to turn back. I bid you good day.
Holding Arenville's hand? He's kind of like just a guy. Like, he's nice, but he's not
Well,
like
turning back is hardly an option. Not
anything
when we've come
crazy.
this far. Let's go and take a look at
Despite
this
what
mansion.
people in my chat have said about him being like a top 3 husbando, he's not. I don't know. He hasn't done much for me yet. I've kind of just helped him. Like, he's an NPC to me. Like, I've helped him, and he's given us good info. Like, he is a default quest giver. He just so happens to be a bunny boy with hair similar to mine. I claim no such thing. I didn't say you. I said people in the chat. There are more people in the chat than you. How about holding Thancred's hands? Thancred's whatever. Like, I don't really like the Scions that much. I think they're funny sometimes. Bing, 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 bing. Why is there just a researcher? Oh. Because of the thing. Wait. There's a thing here, wasn't there? 300 to the south, okay. Yeah, no, that's Guy's thing. Holding Thancred's hand. This must be it. The entrance to the mine shaft. It's faint, but I hear something moving within. Creatures homed there by the researchers, you think? Well, slavering beasts aside, we'll need to watch our footing. We should tighten our straps as such before we continue. Yeah. Haley, the Magus of MSQ teleport, saw fit to separate Froggy from his new minion. Huh? New minion? Oh, it is I, the new minion. Assuming everyone's tightened their straps to check their gear, then I say we head on in. Given the terrain ahead, though, it might be wise to leave some distance between us. Leave some distance between us. We don't want to be stumbling over each other when it comes into a fight. Take it slow, and don't forget to check your surroundings from time to time. We can meet up again at the other end of the tunnel. Froggy, would you hold Shadowhunter's hand? Nah. We'd be too busy fighting off enemies together. We'd be like, the closest thing to holding hands we'd do is we would be in a fight surrounded, and we'd be back to back. And like, you know, like, so that there's no taking us, no overtaking us. Let's go south, but it's things like we're literally right here, so. Time to fight. Is my bird still here? Bird time. Oh my god. He's so cool with it. Who the hell is Hancock? See if he would ask Froggy if he would hold their hand. I'll tell you right now, there's only probably like 2 people I would hold hands with in this game. As of right now. The Stormblood Merchant? Oh my god, no. I remember who you're talking about now. Yeah, the Pince Nez wearer. Yeah, let me tell you. That's gonna be a no for me. Yeah. Taru's hand? You know what? I would hold Taru's hand. I would help them get across the street safely and hold their hand. Yeah. I don't know why I'm treating them like a grandma, but... I would hold their hand while they like tell me gossip. Guess what? Raw, bitch. Man, I love going evil mode. Evil mode's so good. Oh wait, don't tell me. Northwest? It's up there? Damn. I would use Sataru like a basketball. Why? First off, who let you think that you're strong enough to do that? Secondarily, like, not only would Tataru probably beat you, but like also Kryl would immediately aggro upon violence to Tataru. And then you're really cooked. They can both solo you. Me, I know I am. I've seen Tataru's combat. She's useless. She's done that like Sakura thing where like when she's actually fighting, she kind of sucks, but if you piss her off, she's just gonna like nail you through a wall. All the Scions would aggro on Tataru's behalf. Yeah, but most of them can't beat Mio. The only ones that can beat Mio is Tataru and Kryl. See, Mio's got like a type disadvantage, right? It's like Pokemon. Mio's weak to Lalafels. It's like Estinian. Estinian's also weak to Lalafels. Maybe it's a Dragoon thing. I just now noticed that. Both Mio and Estinian, the two people that are Lala adverse, are both Dragoons. Maybe it has something to do with them jumping. So like they're used to being really at like high heights. So having a creature be so low and short is like, it breaks their brain, maybe? Or if I could beat each of the Scions solo. Yeah, probably. New Dragoon, LMAO, New Dragoon lore unlocked. Yeah. Everyone seems to have made it without incident. Nothing of consequence, at least. And as promised, Todd delivers it to the medial circuit. As I recall, this tier is where they keep a wide variety of samples of agricultural production. If Aaronville's assumption holds true that specimens are being collected in preparation for Great Migration, there should be evidence of plants in the area's research projects. Follow the path to the nearest farming facility and see what we can see. I'm Ara, the second shortest race. Yeah, but you're a Dragoon. That literally, like, makes up for it. Oh, okay, that's good to know that does that. Okay, I'm seeing. Hello. Oh my god, you have one of these guys. Are these, like, lands? But they're made out of leaves? That's crazy, actually. Where's the nearest thing? The southwest. Okay, that's gonna be... Good luck getting me. You're a funny guy. Funny guy. Stray egg? It's like the, what are those things called? Queen garlic? Oh my god. A lot of shit there. Mandragora, yeah, that's it. Grapes. Grape.png in the shape of a triangular cylinder. Aha, now I know where we are. This is Mariel Agronomics. Agronomic. Labyrinthos is host to a wide variety of vegetation, which allows us to conduct studies on cultivation methods utilized in foreign lands. It is this facility which coordinates and oversees those efforts. The fruit... Oh my god, I slept plenty. The fruits of their research go to feed their Labyrinthos colleagues, or so I hear. One of the little sexes might make it to the Agora. Food so exotic you'd be hard-pressed to guess their origin, let alone how they might taste. Indeed, mystery vegetables without a name and only a list of nutritional benefits scribbled on a card. Huh, I see no gleaners hereabouts, and these workers seem to share that same sense of urgency. It's possible they know something of the form's plans and their underlying motivations. Worth looking into, wouldn't you say? See what you can coax from the workers. The rest of us will do the same. asked about for useful clues. Girl Jagora. It's that vine of like, why is it called the Game Boy? Why can't it be called Game Boy Girl? It's so funny because like it's the perfect simplicity of like setting an expectation and just dashing it away. Instead of the Game Girl, which is what you think she's gonna say, the Game Boy Girl. Why include boy, man? Oh, hello there. We weren't expecting visitors. With the use of lift being restricted, why did you make it down here anyway? Why shall you say? Well, you're much hardier soul than I. Under normal circumstances, I would worse to dash even guided toward the field. I'm afraid the foreman has this feeling orderless a mile long. Massive yet detailed requests, literal wagon loads of crop samples, and hardly any time to put them together. But first of the grand reorganization, I would assume that we'd be shuffling around old stock to make room for the new. They came to orders for ridiculous quantities of seeds that we've already thoroughly researched. Passing strange, eh? I pressed for an explanation. It was met with vague assurances that we revealed in due course. A most satisfying answer. I believe I hit a tar with a star diver, there'd be nothing left of her. No, if you hit her with a star diver, what happens is that Dragon Ball thing where like they're on like a little stand and around them is a crater, but where they were standing, the ground's still intact, and they're just like have smoke coming off of them. She's like Saitama. She doesn't look very strong, and then you hit her, and she like does not take any damage ever. I think of atomizing Tataru, we'll all die without her. That's also true. You would cause the whatchamacallit of the downfall of the Scions. Oh, I have ought to be taken down below, more than I can carry and then some. Most of our stock is sent off via the cargo lift, but some has been earmarked for aerial transport. There's a stack of crates atop the hill over there. God, hauling a lot up that slope was a job and a half. What crops are we raising? Well, as you can see, this one is a variety of grape. Only needs a good source of sunlight to grow, and the conditions here are nothing short of perfect. Really surprising, given that it's native to a peculiar little cow, is the place upon which Labyrinthos was modeled, a region in South Ilzabard. A most remarkable habitat diversity, allowing for myriad flora and fauna to thrive. Chilly peaks in the north give way to swaths of temperate plains, which in turn transitions into a hot, humid coastline. Such bountiful territory is ever contested, as you might expect. It used to be called Corvos, before the Imperials renamed it to Locus Abitus. The Forum saw it not as a prize, however, but as a researcher's ideal environment, one whose climates we strove to recreate within the confines of Labyrinthos. It's since provided a rich foundation for countless experiments in cultivation. I like... Really? Damn. Oh, there's gathering here. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Punch my legs. Oh, is there a 1,000 to the southwest? God damn. They hate me, man. They fucking hate me. They fucking hate me. Stacked boxes. They fucking hate me. I mean, she's the original god of the world. All will die if she does. Are you? Is it? Are you memeing? The labels on these crates tell the story of their contents. Bundles of common seeds and saplings, accompanied by sheaves of reports. Please give me more voice lines so that I can stop reading. It makes me yawn. What are these flowers, man? Why are they so bright? They have gemstones in them?
Hard to look away, isn't it?
That's Aaronville.
But
Oh,
they're
no.
more than pretty flowers. Heart blooms are attuned to ambient emotion.
I thought this guy was like just spoiling shit again, or not again, but spoiling stuff. I was gonna be like, what are you guys on today? I was like, wait
You
a
don't
minute.
seem convinced, but believe me, it's true. This ashen grey, for instance, it mirrors the anxiety and urgency of those working nearby as they rush to fulfill sudden orders. Intense feelings like those spur the petals to change colour. Bright glowing hues in the presence of joy, dark subdued shades for frustration or despair. Yet even with the collected wisdom of Sharlayan at our disposal, we've yet to identify the underlying principle of this empathic effect. And there are other mysteries besides. Although the flower is extraordinarily long-lived, its low reproductive rate has made it difficult to find younger populations growing in the wild. With too few sightings to map its distribution, and no
It's land of origin.
to
is
further
the name of it.
complicate matters, every culture, even dimly aware of its existence, has given it a different name and mythos. Our attempts to study it via the historical record have been an exercise in frustration. As an avid botanist myself, I should one day like to unravel the Heartbloom's secrets. But I'm afraid other duties must take precedence.
I wonder if Shadowheart. Wait, what's his fucking name? Shadowhunter. Shadowhunter. Or Shadowhunter will, whatchamacallit.
Have you learned aught
Come
of
back.
interest?
Are these flowers here?
A flower that reacts to one's feelings. Strange. I must say, I have never heard of such a thing.
This is all very fascinating. But as it stands, we fail to gain any significant insight into the Forum's undertaking.
Indeed. While there is certainly enough activity to support Erenville's supposition that a priority has been placed on improving food production, unfortunately for our investigation, these workers were never informed as to how their duties serve the master plan.
If only we could interrogate the Forum members directly. Isn't that the entrance to the Archaean?
Oh my god, it's Erenville.
Look, there. I think that's Erenville.
A little difficult to tell from here, but I think you're right. He did say he was coming down to make his report.
Erenville receives his orders from the Forum. Would it not follow, then, that the superior to whom he reports is a Forum member, or at least a close associate?
You mean to eavesdrop on their conversation? What of the risks?
Ours alone to bear. We won't interfere with Erenville's work, nor will he be implicated as an accomplice. If you're not comfortable taking part, I can do this alone.
Nay. I said myself that I wished to know Father's intentions. And no answers will be forthcoming should we simply ask nicely.
We can apologize later, should it come to it. Right now, we need every crumb of information we can get our hands on. Consequences be damned.
It might be best if you came along as well. In fact, we should all...
Cryo?
Cryo?
Oh, yes. That certainly sounds like a plan.
I'm glad you agree.
Uh-oh. Is there something up where she's an empath and no, she's not the empath.
Arenville
Arenville's
is
the
on the
empath.
move. We need to get closer.
She can
before we
trace
lose him.
Aether. Right?
Almost. I can almost reach you.
Who? What? Guys? She's talking to the flowers. What the? I can almost reach you? Do they come from like the dead spirit of somebody? Like what the? You said the flower from too close, it grows like cocaine seed powder? Strauss is feeling unwell. I've never seen her so distracted. Keep an eye on her, but keep moving too. You gotta let her quarry slip away. Is she here? Oh, there she is. Okay. Erenville was headed westwards along the path outside the Archeon. Come on, we can still catch him. Crunch. Say. Down to the southwest still. She's thinking now. Hold a moment. I have an idea. No, thinking. Memory serves, the colossal wall-like structure is Logisticon Beta, one of Labyrinth's climate control centers. Which have its own lifts, with which one can access the upper or lower tiers. If I were an agent of the world, it would make a convenient meeting place. Even if we happen to find an Erenville in the company of said agent, we can expect it to reveal issues of importance as we nonchalantly stroll past. Nay, we shall have to remain undetected. While G'raha and his vanish spell were here. Oh, but there are other ways of turning it invisible. Hippity hop, my little toads. Goodness. Oh my god. It's a frog mission. When it comes to Transfiguration, worry not, it will wear off with the passage of time. I suggest you and your green companions hop along and catch up to Erenville. Should you feel the magic's fading, return to me and I will refresh the enchantment. What am I meant to do in the meantime? Wait here with me. In your current state of mind, you'd likely be as to leap into the jaws of a predator as you would learn anything of note. Frog's true form. True! Which reminds me, where are the creatures hereabouts? In that form, you are essentially defenseless. Certain duties require you to transform into creatures or other people, restricting available actions. Transformations only last a limited time, indicated by the transfiguration status effect. Should your status effects expire, or you stray too far leaving the action, you'll return to your original form. You may return to the starting location anytime to refresh your duration has expired. It will be granted anew. Okay. 29 minutes. Oh my god. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Wow, the poor Rago and the frog quay. Hang on, I gotta. Wait, what's the thing? I need like. We gotta get some screenshots going. Okay, that's all. Can I run? I can't even run? I see Mio. Romeo clearing out all the dudes. There's a talking location over here. Oh, there's a luncheon toad as well. Alfie Toad instead of Alfie No. Attempts to fail to shake his head, but you nevertheless understand he's telling you this is the wrong way. Alley Toad just turns and faces the north, and she suggests you cross the bridge. Go with Alphino on this one. Leaving none for Poi to bonk, sad face. This is so goofy, man. This is why I should have built Quay as a tank. Then Quay could just have tanked all this for me. Oh, here. Froggy is still half as tall as me. Hang on. Really? Nothing? This is awesome, dude. I love this. If I knew if Alizé would talk normal. Oh, we're after him.
I trust you will find your compensation to be more than satisfactory. We wish to make clear that we are pleased with the efficiency and thoroughness of your work, so much so that we have come bearing new tasks in need of your competent hand.
Another lengthy list. If I may speak frankly, the Gleaners have been pushed to the point of collapse by your unending demands. We are not familiars to be exploited. We are Sharlayan scholars, and we deserve an explanation for this unseemly treatment. What warrants such urgency?
Damn.
In an age long past, Sharlayan was charged with a momentous duty. And now that word of the final days hangs heavy in the air, the time has come for us to fulfill that charge. I can say no more, but I promise you this. All will be revealed in due course.
That's
and
scary.
when it has,
They're the bad guys.
you will understand that your toil was in service to the greatest good.
Then I will do your bidding. For now, but unless you wish the Gleaners to rise up in protest, I advise you to offer tangible improvements for our working conditions. Your promised revelation does nothing to address present circumstances.
A fair point. Your concerns will be conveyed to the Forum.
Not the greater good. He said the greatest. EST, greatest good.
I hope that was informative. You may consider my debt to you repaid in full.
What? What? How does he know? How does he know? Oh shit, dude. He might not just be an NPC. He speaks frog. Erevel, he who speaks to amphibians. Bro. Dude. What?
While I do have my reservations about the Forum, I want to believe that they have our best interests at heart. Which is why I'm reassured that you're busy sniffing out the truth of things. We can ill afford to place all our eggs in one basket, this master plan of theirs, without first understanding the risks involved.
How did he know?
Wait! How did you know it was us?
Alright, my prediction, he's gonna be like, that kind of fraud doesn't travel in packs.
If you mean to impersonate a toad, try studying the real thing. And don't try to fool an expert.
Holy moly. He's mistaking you for some other frogs. That's really funny. Holy shit. Suppose we should have known a gleaner such as an animal procurement would not be so easily deceived. He seemed inclined to put his trust in us all the same. Importantly, perhaps, we discovered a new piece of the puzzle. This momentous duty the Forum agent mentioned. Charlian has been called to action, and Loferroy's declaration was the catalyst. Whatever charge it is they hope to fulfill, they deem it sufficient to important to disrupt all of Aberynthos, not to mention ignore Yota's request for aid. Oh, this is crazy. Is this going to be the Y'shtola part? Crazy lemur. What duty could warrant the direct involvement of the Forum and the commitment of all of its resources? Well, what we just heard, none of the Gleaners were offered any kind of explanation. At this point, it seems abundantly clear that we've learned nothing new by pressing them further. You guys, I just figured it out. I think, alright, new thing. Charlian has a duty to preserve knowledge. And because of the end of days happening on Eorzea, they're going to take all of their knowledge and some of their people, and they're going to go to the fucking moon with all these crops and all these animals so that they can live there and preserve the knowledge. That's what the moon involvement is. That's the moon part. They're going to go to the moon because this world's going to end, because it's literally called Endwalker. And that's what the final days is all about. Oh shit, okay. I don't know what we just heard. None of the Gleaners were offered any kind of explanation. At this point, it seems abundantly clear that we will learn nothing new by pressing them further. One of every animal? Only one? We should head back to Y'shtola and Kral for the moment. See what they think of this. Anything here? 1,000 to the south. Won't cause incest. Nope. I mean, that's how like things in the Bible happened, right? There was just Adam and Eve, and then everyone had to come from that. It's like, oh no. Dude, this toad looks crazy in color. It's like an orange, but it's got like blue parts. That was called Nindwalker because at the end of the long day you'll take a nice walk. Nindwalkie. I mean, even without the Bible, there were so little people on Earth at one point. It was all basically, yeah, that's true. True. Oh, welcome back. Trust you found Erenville then? Interesting. I had a feeling you would learn something important, even if it was simply confirmation that no one knows much of anything. We should with Kral to discuss how we'd like to proceed. When we find her back at the farm, she's still behaving oddly, so I bade her return and rest there. Not the best decision in hindsight. Don't take any of those flowers she so entranced by. The rest of us could survey the more distant areas in case she wandered. It's true, Sky. Whoa, there's a blue quest. What? Recommendation. Lost little troll. Well, I gotta be sure to do that. Where were those flowers? Up and over and around here? Talk about how little enemies have aggroed me. Let's say that. Where the hell was she? Up here, no? What? I've been eating a lot of Chinese food recently, but the proportions are just too big, and I'm going to start telling them, don't even include the lo mein, just give me the sesame chicken. All chicken, all sauce, no wheat. Any better suggestions? Get the cheapest thing you can find. Alright, Crow, what you do with these flowers? Hit me with it. Eat half and microwave the rest? I don't use a microwave. I'll eat it cold. That's what I did last night. I ate it cold. Chicken feels like the lightest meat, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I can eat a lot of it and not feel sick. What are you doing? Why did you...
The spell will keep it from wilting.
What the fuck did you just say to
You
me?
would need it for the journey ahead.
Oh. Remember, she was getting headaches. Oh. Eidolon told her that I need this unwilting flower for what's about to happen.
Will you speak with her now? I cannot hope to match Minfilia's clarity, of course, but...
Oh my god, word of the mother. Yep.
Thank you. Do not worry. She has lent me her body for only a moment. Just as I could not save the first from the flood of light, it has become arduous for me to interact with the physical world without assistance. Though I might converse with you for a time, the incorporeal form I assumed on the ship would be incapable of casting even the simplest enchantment. It is in the depths of the ethereal sea, the place to which all life returns, where my influence is greatest. After Minfilia's sacrifice on the first, it was to the sea, here in the source, where I ferried her soul. I wished that gentle spirit to find rest in the world she loved so well. Her, and another who may yet have a part to play, though that will depend on you.
Wait, what is she saying? So Minfilia's soul and someone else are going to play a part in what's about to happen, and it's dependent upon me? Who else is on Minfilia's level?
Take the flower. Walk free, for you are free to go where you wish, to believe what you will. That blue will be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow. Together, raise it aloft and let it shine, till the end, blinding and radiant.
Together raise it aloft and what, the flower? So me and other people are gonna raise this aloft, and it's gonna blind someone. Okay.
That was all too brief. Already she seems so far away. My apologies if I startled you. Ever since we began our descent into Labyrinthos, I had sensed another's will, straining to reach out. Even with my particular talents, though, I was unable to make a connection at first. So weak and tenuous it was, once I took hold of that wispy thread. Imagine my surprise to discover it was Heidelin herself. Needless to say, it seemed wise to learn what we could before letting go. Her answers were more cryptic than I would have liked, but at least she left us with a guide of sorts, that unusual flower.
You want to get flashbanged by Alize? I'm assuming you mean the limit break at 3:39 a.m.
Yes, we are definitely making progress.
You can't be serious. We've done nothing wrong.
What? What happened? What happened? Oh. What's this dude's name again? Fuck, I don't say it. Horchino.
What business has the Forum with us?
Even wanted to think it starts with an H for some reason, like Horchino. No. Horchino.
Obstruction and suppression, apparently.
What? We've literally helped!
Mistress Baldessian. Our records show you facilitated the Scions' entrance into Sharlayan by claiming them as assistants for your organization.
The Scions are friends of the students of
We
Baldessian.
are aware of your investigations. After alerting the major institutions to the presence of potential troublemakers, we received word from an Archean custodian, a group operating under the auspices of the students, skulking about Labyrinthos and engaging in clandestine behavior.
Clandestine? We may not have entered Sharlayan as Scions, but we did naught to conceal our identities. Our only purpose in this city is to seek the truth. I can think of no reason why our actions should warrant the Forum's intervention.
'Tis not our way to discourage the pursuit of knowledge, but the timing of such pursuits must be considered, not to mention their potential impact. With the
On
world in
what?
chaos, we, the true caretakers of wisdom, have committed ourselves to an undertaking that demands the utmost discretion. And we will not risk its success by turning a blind eye to disruptive foreign elements in our midst.
What are you talking about? We haven't disrupted anything! We
What
helped!
then is to be our fate? Will you put us on a ship back to Eorzea?
We literally, brother, call Erenville and he'll be like, oh yeah, they helped me capture animals to get along with the urgent list that you've been giving out. We've literally been helping people, bro. We've literally been helping.
The Forum will convene to examine your case. The results of said inquiry will determine your future in this city. As for your absent companion, he has already been detained.
You motherfucker. That's it. That's it. He's on the fight list. I'm going to sock him.
Grah! But why? Is reading a crime now, too?
That's it. He's this close, man. Hang on, I'm waiting for it to go through.
Reading is encouraged, celebrated even. Not, however, of the volumes shelved in the restricted section of the library.
Scammed again? No, it'll go through. Just give it a minute. What do you... Wait. Did he go down the restricted section? Or are you lying?
Refusing to comply will only make matters worse. Let us instead treat this as an opportunity to open a dialogue with the Forum.
I hate both of you. How dare you?
Silence is often one's
Someone killed
best
us, MF.
defense. I would advise against prolonging the proceedings
Someone killed us,
with
MF.
frivolous discourse. But enough. This is not the place for debate. The rostra await.
Okay, I want them to point out exactly where we've made any holdup. Like what, when have we haven't eavesdropped that you could prove. We haven't sent or received any information, any theory so far. They're gathering up Noah's Ark style, and they're going to go to the moon so that when the world ends, they have somewhere to store their knowledge. That's why they're gathering up all the animals and fauna that are hardy.
Forgive me. I was careless.
We would have been detained regardless. This way, at least, we managed to stay together.
I thought this was you stole a scene. Uh-oh.
I trust your time within the Forbidden Archives was well spent.
The Forum will come to order. This inquiry is now in session. As Speaker-elect, I will be presiding over the day's proceedings. Master Fortuner, would you be so kind as to restate the matter which compelled you to summon your colleagues with such urgency?
As you are all aware, we recently denied Eorzea's request for Sharlayan assistance. Since then, certain individuals dissatisfied with our decision have taken it upon themselves to interfere with our work.
Okay.
They entered our nation masquerading as associates of the students of Baldesion. But these malcontents are better known as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Just because we're the Scions of the Seventh Dawn doesn't mean that we weren't friends with the students of Baldesion since the jump. And now that they've been dismembered or displaced or whatever you want to fucking call it, then these things are not exclusive. These things are not exclusive, man. You can be a member of the Scion of the Seventh Dawn the same way that you can be a member of the Students of the Baldesion or an assistant to such. These are not exclusive things, man. Take me to the moon. Let's see. Memes. That's a pretty good meme. What the fuck? Okay.
These militants wield influence with both
Militants?
the Eorzean and Eastern alliances, and are inextricably involved with the crises presently afflicting the world at large.
Okay, hold up, wait a minute. In our defense, first off, militants is a hyperbolic name at best. I would even go so far as to call it a misnomer. All right, and while we do have alliances with the Eorzean and Eastern parts of the world, it's because we go and we help them with their problems. I mean, literally, one of us is the Warrior of Light. We literally save the world. I know that you guys do not get involved, but we're not here to get involved with you. Like, we're just here, and we're the good guys. Like, I understand that we're going about it different ways, but like, we're not enemies. Like, we are neutral parties with one another. I don't know why you're so mad. And then lastly, yes, okay, I will tell you, we are involved with what's afflicted the world because our entire job as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn is to prevent the end of the world. So if there's an end of the world coming, yeah, we're involved. That's literally our job. But it's not what we're doing here. What are we going to do here to stop the end of the world? You guys are not the Telophoroi. Like, this has nothing to do with you.
Loose in our city, these warmongers sought to meddle with and expose matters of state secret. What are they, if not a dire threat to be expelled?
All right, in our defense again, warmongers is straight up just a lie. We are not warmongers. We end wars, okay? We don't try to start up war. Literally, we have talked with even the most vile and secretious of terrible entities, of which would end the world if they so had the power to choose to do so, and have attempted reason and logic with them to make peace before war, but they keep choosing war. It's not us, it's them, I swear. And then not only that, but you have no proof that we've tried to meddle or expose state secrets. If anything, we have helped with Erenville in particular and other gleaners with their tasks to get your crazy work conditions done faster. And then on top of that, we just have not tried to expose matters of state secret. You have no evidence of this. There is no evidence of this. You're just making shit up.
You have tarnished
Ryle
the good
hair?
name of the students. Galuf would be ashamed.
You better shut your fucking whore mouth. Talking about dead people that can't defend themselves. Hurting Kryle's feelings.
Galuf Baldessian was never one to forsake his fellow man.
Yeah, also, you're just wrong. You, as well as anyone here, should know that Galuf was an interventionist. He was against the idea that we should not be intervening. Kryle's hair is so cute, I want it so badly. I want to start a war. What is Charlotte and its research going to do to stop you anyways? You alone could wipe Charlotte off the map if you felt like it. If that you haven't, says a lot about your intentions.
Even if this nation closed every door and retreated from the world, he would have found a way to help the Scions, help every soul of this star fight back against the coming doom.
Galuf was an interventionist! Why are you lying? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Ooh, oh my god.
Lay waste to all we hold dear. In the face of such madness, Eorzea reached out to Sharlayan, a respected ally, in the hopes of forming a united front.
Kryle, shut that bitch up real quick. Yeah, let him know, Kryle. Let him know. And then they can't actually hear you because your ass would have been sent back to Eorzea real quick. Who, me? Simbao?
Was your curt dismissal truly the best you could offer?
What do you mean? I'm playing defense lawyer here. Everything that he said was wrong. First off, he put up subjective name calling, just ad hominem. Warmongers? Warmongers. I want you to go through the history of the Sons of the Seventh Dawn. The only reason we take part in war is to stop the end of the world, because the war was going to end the world if we didn't. The only reason you're here to try to kick us out is because we stopped the end of the world by participating in these wars. And we're not here to debate like, oh, should you be an interventionist, should you not be? That's not a matter. Shut your bitch ass mouth. Okay, yeah, I would have listen. When you start bringing up dead people, that like, listen again. Everyone here in the Sons of the Seventh Dawn, except for Y'shtola. What the fuck is going on in my living room? But everyone who is like in the Scions, except for Y'shtola, has a trauma like issue, right? Like, you do not bring up for Kryle, you don't bring up Galuf. That's the trauma button. You don't do that shit. We're fighting now. We're fighting now.
Or are you so preoccupied with your momentous duty of an age long past that even the end of the world is unworthy of your attention?
No one knows Galuf better than Kryle. He raised her. Yeah. But also they should know because they probably had this conversation with Galuf too. He was an interventionist.
From the mouth of a forum member.
Wait, my helmet's gone.
Earshot.
Wait, my helmet's gone. What the fuck? Why is my helmet gone? Yes, yeah, that's very true, Mio. Hang on. All right, I'm back. So what happened here? So was there some thing you didn't realize? Kind of like it without the head on.
Then it seems your findings support my own. The reason I visited the restricted shelves was to study records of the Forum's policymaking process. To better understand the historical trends underlying their
He
most
left me a shopping
major
success.
decisions.
I am Dej. What has happened? Fortuno is now on my fight list because he arrested Grahatia alone by himself, got him when he was alone, ambushed him. So I'm ready to rock his jaw. I was already ready to rock his jaw, but like now it's like he's moved up to like above Lucia. He's now like number one. Like if I could find anyone in this game in like a boxing arena, let's go. Let's go.
At first glance, the positions of neutrality in war and the accumulation of knowledge above all else.
How dare he go to
appear
the section and read
constant and
forbidden
consistent.
books?
The unchanging pillars of Sharlayan society. And once upon a time, I might have left it at that. These days, however, I am more attuned to the subtleties of governance, and so I noticed something odd.
Odd.
From a particular point in time, the purpose of these policies shifted. No longer was knowledge preserved for the benefit of society. Rather, society was to be gradually reshaped to ensure the preservation of knowledge.
Whoa. Okay.
The most conspicuous and telling change was the one which befell Labyrinthos. Once little more than an oversized storehouse, an enormous allocation of funds saw it transformed into an advanced research and archival facility.
Okay.
I also discovered a fascinating account on the finances of our Dravanian colony.
Dravanian
The
colony.
settlement attracted students from far and wide, and the connections and tuition fees thus acquired were funneled into further improvements for the archives. Now, there is no question that our nation's progress is tied to the acquisition of wisdom. Nevertheless, the vast resources diverted for this purpose borders on the obscene. But returning to the matter of when, our change in course appears to have been made some 270 years ago.
The very same period when Sharlayan scholars in the hinterlands began a formal study of the ethereal sea.
Wait. Hydaelyn just worded the mothered Kryl, who told us that that's where Hydaelyn is the most, has the most influence in the ethereal sea. Are they tempered by Hydaelyn? No, because that's just the echo. They can't all have the
You
echo.
found something, did you not? And whatever it was, gave rise to your oh so important duty.
Mind your tongue, Archon. If you had seen...
Oh, what?
Yes. We are bound by a duty we cannot ignore. Knowing this, what would you have us do? Abandon our vital work and join you on the field of battle?
No!
We will never choose the way of the sword.
No!
We will fulfill our mission, not through strife and bloodshed, but survival.
That's fine. We just want to know anything that you might know about the end of days, man. That's it.
Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Hello, Zoo. Welcome on in. Buddy, we're not asking you. Listen. If we had our way, you would never pick up a weapon a day in your life. Do you understand? You would never, ever have to pick up a sword or a weapon of any kind any day for the rest of your life. All we want is for you to share any knowledge that is relevant. We don't want all your restricted, crazy bullshit ethereal sea knowledge, although now I am curious because you are hiding it so crazily. We just want to know about the end of days, man. We just want to know about the final days. That's it. That's it. We just want to know about the final days, man. That's the only thing that we want.
Do as you must, then. But we Scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Such misguided zeal.
He's popular and rich.
Father, Master Fortuno, I fail to understand the stance you have elected to take. But by the same token, I have yet to find a compelling argument to counter the challenge you put to us in Gridania. Still, in the midst of my uncertainty, I must trust in myself to do what is right, as others have chosen to trust in me. So I will continue, as I always have, weighing the consequences of my every action, and allowing my hope for the future to inform my decisions.
You'll chair Mount Wind? Oh god. I didn't think about that.
Quite enough. Have you all forgotten the reason for this assembly?
Want the chain? Yeah, something you don't have any proof of.
Skolok Monteshane. He's the head of the Studium and an old friend of my grandfather's.
Honestly, every discussion devolves into some interminable debate. Terrible habit. Let's return to the topic at hand, By their own admission, these Scions have resolved to fight alongside the Eorzean nations against the doom which swift approaches. But there exists no evidence of an attempt to incite our citizens to do the same.
Oh my god, praise the Lord. He's literally the GOAT. He is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. I don't know what to say, man. Might be the smartest man on this whole fucking island. He's him.
Furthermore, while our decision may well have been the correct one, we cannot simply bull our way through these disagreements without inviting doubts or objections. Put yourselves in their place. Who among you would leave a tome unopened if an elder forbid you read it with no reason given? No. If we're to quell further discontent, then we must conclude this matter with a fair and even hand.
I want to be a forum member. Not Warrior of Light, like me. I want.
Master Monteshane raises some valid points. Keeping such concerns in mind, I propose we enforce the following measures. Until further notice, the students of Baldesion are to cease any and all activities within the domain of Sharlayan.
We all must leave. Got it.
You will also refrain from any further investigation into the Forum's decisions and duties. Failure to comply with these restrictions will result in the immediate expulsion of your Scion associates.
Miki, what choice would I have in killing people as a member of the Forum? When would that ever come up before us? I'm assuming they don't even have the death penalty here if they're not using it on us. Like, like if all the people to use a death penalty on it, they're not going to use it on us. Like, okay, they're just not going to use it. They just don't have that. I wouldn't have the option. I wouldn't have the chance.
Let us put this judgment to a vote. All in favor, raise your hand.
How many? It's mixed. How do you see the people behind you?
I count 51 for and 48 against. The proposal is passed.
Damn.
Students,
they're not
Scions,
tempered.
You have
they're
heard
not
the
tempered.
Forum's judgment. Pray abide by it, or face the consequences.
So they're not tempered. They're not a hive mind. They're still disagreeing. I thought the unanimousness was evidence of their being
members,
tempered.
I thank you for your time. This inquiry is concluded.
Mirror in the ceiling? Oh, true. Freaky mirror. Oh, the hive mind wants you to think that? They're not that slick. Otherwise, Lise would be dead if they were that slick. I see him in the classroom. That's awesome. Don't underestimate the hive mind. What do you mean? Is Lisa Zoo? I'm gonna ask you a question. Is Lisa alive or dead? Is Elvis alive or dead? Is Tupac alive or dead? Who? Lise Hext, the leader of the Alamigan Resistance. I wish she was dead. God damn, Mio. Elvis will live forever. Lise Hext. I'm Tupac. That would make sense. That makes sense. Tupac, I'm Biggie. Zoo is avoiding the question. Zoo doesn't know who Lise is. Zoo bought a story skip for Stormblood. Zoo doesn't know who Lise is. What question? Is Lise alive or dead? I'm joking. Oh, I genuinely thought you just didn't hear me. Well, at least we've been allowed to remain in the city. Our endless investigations have not been in vain. Now this the mysterious duty of theirs began. Begin with whatever the form discovered in the ethereal sea. With our freedoms so sorely curtailed, however, we struggle to learn more of substance here in Sharlayan. Why stay then? What's the trouble I've caused you? I was pondering the series of what I had just read as I left the restricted area. On top of the security man on my way out. I must be more vigilant next time. He stumbled and he would have gotten away with it if he didn't fall down. Lisa's part of the hive mind now. What are you saying? By the way, the reason this all happened is because G'raha fell into a fucking mammoth. He fell. He fucking stumbled. He was a distracted, clumsy ass. What the hell? He ran into a security guard because he wasn't looking where he's fucking going, man. Chat theories crazier than meme theories, even crazier since they did MSQ. Like clumsy ass. The overall picture has grown clearer, yes, but that's in spite of the forums being so maddeningly vague about this duty of theirs. Artists who are elected to explain their actions in plain words. Survival, come what may. His father's work so vital that takes precedence over his own family. Alphino? Alize? It is you! When I heard you'd been dragged to them before the forum, I came as swiftly as I could, but very gladly allowed you to stay. Mother? I thought it so. I should go blow us a kiss. What the hell? It's like, whoa. A millionth levier at your service. And you fine people must be the sons of the seventh dawn. How lovely it is to finally meet you. Mother, please, we don't wish to make things difficult for you. For it reaches father that you were here. Oh, bother that. Am I to be chastised for speaking with my own children? I'm well aware that you and Master Fortunault are not on the best of terms at the moment. I've been absolutely desperate to see my darlings again. You will come by the house, won't you? I have gifts waiting. Timing couldn't be better. As it stands, we shouldn't be going anywhere until we discuss matters with Thanker's group and reconsider options. Go visit your home. We'll be back at the annex when you're ready to rejoin us. I'm not sure we... Meme, what do you think? Meme? The meme frog? What a splendid day this has turned out to be. Champion of Eorzea, I insist that you join us. Okay. I'll be the stepdad. Ah, we must be quick about it. Not for my own benefit, but should my husband return and find that you enjoy your hospitality, the service will be made and suffer the consequences. Meme, if you'd be so kind as to escort my children to the estate. Wow, actually becoming the twin stepdad. That's crazy. And she was gone, and with her any opportunity to protest. Indeed, the matter is settled. Enjoy yourselves, you three. Giving you custody already? Let's see. Wait, gotta stay calm. They are about to appear. Mother, yes, that is I, your mother. But she's just like me, the father. Mammalians? Mammalians! Well, I see where the twins get their looks from. Parents are beautiful. Didn't know they have a big sister. Telling the dad had the scissors. What the fuck? What does that mean, Zoo? What do you mean? Sadly, the dad had the scissors. Because he cut them out of the life? And they chose their father's shitty hairstyle? I like their hairstyle. Oh, the hairstyle. Okay, I see what you're saying. I apologize. My mother's not one to take no for an answer. Still, I'm glad and even relieved to see her in such high spirits. What say you, Meme? Those who shall have little enough time to enjoy it, will you accompany us to visit our home? Fine, if we're going, then let's get over with. Be sure to stay in the entrance hall. Opening into our private chambers, thank you very much. Why ever not? Here was always perfect and neatly tidy. Everyone's things they'd rather keep to themselves, don't they? There's mementos you couldn't bring yourself to throw away. Childhood toys. I mean, God, never mind. Olivia stays that way. Straight down the stairs. Come on. Oh wait, Graha's gone. Hello, everybody. It's so funny that you guys are dressed up. I think that's awesome. Versus me, who is absolutely not. Hey, I want to do something. I want to walk around with no helmet until I think there's going to be fighting. As soon as I think there's, like, this is like a civilized area, right? This is a sanctuary based on this. But I want to take my helmet off for the time being. But yeah, that sounds fun. Now they say and I were little, this bridge was as far as we were permitted to wander alone. Say alone, my mother or a servant was always somewhere nearby, keeping a watchful eye. Now look at us, traveling different continents, different worlds even. As children, Alpha and I would often wait here for our father to come home from work. Must have been a day when his meetings ran long, because I remember growing restless and leaning out over the railing to watch the water rush by. Father, of course, arrived at that exact moment, came pounding down the path in a panic, crying out my name. Yeah, that's how it is. Anytime, like you don't do anything wrong as a kid, and as soon as you do something that just looks like it could be bad, what were you doing? It's like it's always, man, always. Oh yes, this is where I first practiced magic on an actual person. As they had fallen, you see, and scraped her knee quite badly. So I tried casting a simple restorative spell I'd only just learned. Now she smiled when the wound closed, joy and relief. That was, I believe, the very moment I chose the healing arts as the main subject of my studies. We used to come here all the time with grandfather. In summer, I would dip my hands and feet in the fountain and splash about. An Alpha, though, even back then, he was very fond of playing in water, and making any excuse to avoid it. To explain how I can swim like an auk, and he sink like a stone. Alright, that's enough. If there's a fight cutscene, if there's a fight, you'll cause it because you're angry at council members. Mio is supposed to be here. I am here. Wow, Mio, you look different. Holy crap. Nice white hair. I see you Fantasia into an Elizin. Wait, Peter, it's me. Here you are at last. Please do come in. I'm inside the house. I'm Froggy's new minion. Whoa, you look way different, Mio. Holy shit.
Oh, my lady.
Yeah, this looks way cooler to be in a civilized area without the helmet on. I wish I could like have the helmet hang from like a waistband or like from like a belt that goes like over like a chest belt, you know? Like I want the helmet to be like hanging off of me somewhere.
What? What are you gawping at?
What do you mean gawping? House of Ear in all its grandeur. Psionic Earth will seem squalid indeed. Is this a reference to something? Okay, pause. Is this a reference to something? Did someone say something like this once? Because it seems like I'm referencing something. Or is this just me giving them a hard time? I would love to just give them a hard time. You know what? I want to say it anyways. This is so funny.
I'll have you know I'm quite fond of the Rising Stones.
Lord Fortuneau is not to hear of this visit. And I should also like the children to have their gifts, ere my husband makes his return.
As you wish, my lady.
I like her. But you're right there.
Master Alphino, Mistress Alice, if you'd accompany me upstairs.
We shan't be long.
Is Mamillian's gonna be like Hydaelyn or some shit? Like she's like a really smart woman who's good in when everyone else is bad, and she's wearing white robes.
The twins have
like
been sending letters home from time to time, recounting their latest adventures.
Is she like gonna be like the mother or some shit?
Certain details, of course.
Yeah, she's also a mother. Like
worrying.
Mamillian's the best mom.
Yet a mother worries all the same. In the early days especially, I tried to support them as best I could, sending the Scion's coin and other such donations. Fortunately, they have found the strength to overcome adversity time and time again. Their words grow more confident with every letter, their depictions more vivid.
Oh,
the
man.
triumphs and defeats, the joys and sorrows. It is clear that they have come to find value in every experience. But
They're
of
good
those they
kids.
treasure most, it would seem that meeting you might be the most impactful. Why, since that fateful day, I do believe there has not been a single missive in which you were not mentioned by name.
Oh my god, the mom embarrassing the kids when the friend comes over, like speed run. It's so funny.
It is
Yeah.
plain they care for you, and I am glad they have such a steadfast companion watching over them.
Okay, I don't like this because this makes it seem like Alphino or Alize is gonna get hurt or die or whatever. Is she single? I mean, she should be because her husband's a dunce, but... also, Tenzin, if you want to take off the tempered thing and put on, I think that G'raha Tia will die, you put that on there because I do think he's gonna die.
Under normal circumstances, I would offer you tea, but alas, these are anything but. In any event, why don't you keep me company whilst we await my children's return? Perhaps you might regale me with a tale or two of your exploits.
Oh, I don't get to choose? Alright, let's start with Eorzea's war against the Imperials. I think it's a good place to start. We needed help. We were looking anywhere that we could. We found a man by the name Harshfont. New clothes!
I wasn't sure what to expect.
Charu's gonna be so mad.
Mother,
Oh, look how well it fits you. And the style is to your liking?
Knee braces? Oh, yeah.
It's perfect. Exactly what I would have chosen. But please, tell me you had something different made for Alphino.
Naturally. You are hardly little children anymore.
Wait,
And
something
while
different.
I shall miss dressing you in those precious matching outfits, I must respect the individuals you have grown to become.
No way! They're actually gonna finally be
Speak for
different?
yourself.
Oh my god, he looks like his dad. I hate
Thank you
it.
for the splendid clothes, Mother. Stylish, comfortable, and eminently practical.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
I am so glad you like them. They are, however, missing one final touch.
The hair bow? No, then you got the hair ties in.
If you'd allow me, Master Alphino.
Oh! Oh, no way!
Are these...
A sage's tools of the trade. They belonged to your father.
Ew! Why would we want that? He's literally not even their dad anymore. He disowned them.
Though he may as well be chained to his desk these days. As a student, he was often called upon to venture into the field. He wielded those armaments, both to heal and to harm in no few battles. None so fierce as those you two have braved, perhaps, but battles nonetheless. Thus did I pull them out of storage, to show you that he was not always the man who stands in vehement opposition to you now.
Absolute cinema. She saved it. She saved it. I hated it, and now I'm loving it.
And also because it would be a terrible waste of ridiculously expensive House Leveilleur commissioned artistry.
Look how happy I am.
I am told these devices are quite difficult to master, but someone of your extensive experience should soon have them darting about with grace and aplomb. May the wisdom in that crystal serve you well. And please, try to find common ground with your father, that you might come and go without need for this awful subterfuge.
We will, Mother. I promise.
My final gifts to you, before you run off, are an observation and a suggestion.
I mean, I can lay him down in the middle ground when I rock his fucking job. I don't know. Like, he can find the middle ground with his, skull when I stomp it in there, but, like, I'm gonna just give you 4 guns, Alphino, and then go shoot your dad. Yeah, that's how you find the fucking middle ground. Pew, 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 pew. That's pretty good lasers I did.
Firstly, Fourcheneau has ever been a serious man. But it was only after you were born that he truly lost himself in his work. I may not know the Forum's inner workings, but I know your father's. The timing of that change in him holds some significance. Secondly, do not seek to best your father with words. Far better that you simply show him. Let him discover the merit of your actions, after they cannot be undone.
Oh! Do it now and ask for forgiveness later.
Oh, Mother.
We shall take your wisdom to heart. Thank you again for these gifts, and farewell for now.
Safe travels, my children. Eat well, stay warm, and keep your friends close.
Haven't they been told that by someone before? I feel like that sounds familiar. Bottom Fortunal. Mr. Frog, Poi Dad says hi. Hello, Poi Dad. I hope that you and your family are staying warm. Wait, isn't it cold on your guys' side of the world too? Right? Isn't that how the Earth works? I'm American, forgive my ignorance. I don't know how the world works. You're not coming inside? What do you mean not coming inside? They just sent me home. What? Thank you for indulging Mother's request. I can see I made a lot to her, and I shall refrain from inquiring into the content of your private conversation. Our visit was all too brief. For now, however, it will have to suffice. As will these tokens of hope that we carry with us. These gifts to help us remember who we are and whence we came. But enough sentimentality. To the annex and rejoin our companions. Fine, no snow, but it snowed here today. See, this is the true American brain at work. I keep thinking because you're all EU, like you all live in like the same country in my brain. Wait! They kicked me out. Oh, dude. There was a thing I needed to do here. Hang on. Pause everything. Does someone fly me? I'm requesting a medivac. I'm requesting an air evac. Fun fact, Zoo, Miki, and Poi do live in the same country. Oh, well, see, never mind. Maybe it's not the American brain. Maybe I'm just right. Wait, is there a thing here? There's not. Hello, Mio. Invite to party. Ride a pillion. Alright, we are going to Bink Bonk. I love the chat bubbles. Can I just say, you guys, there's games like Dead by Daylight which have a ton of issues, but then usually the issues are pretty bad. And I will admit that it's like super duper bad, but also I'm like, oh, but look at this game-changingly good thing they did. Like, you can spend all your blood points at once instead of having to do it manually. Like, you don't have to spend more time spending blood points than you do in the game. And then I look at good games like Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm like, oh wait, they keep adding stuff like Limitless Glamour, which was way better than I thought it was on paper, and like, you know, chat bubbles got added. Like, they're making the game-changingly good shit too. Like, it's like, oh wait, right. Who is it? You, Distracted Archivist. You shall know. Oh, hello. Oh, dreary me. My sweetest shaggles, or one of the Archeon's precious samples has fled. Pink-haired cat boy? And pronouns? You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? My apologies. I'm Noelle Tia, an archivist. The Archon is home to various samples collected from all across the star, and which a specimen has just escaped. A young troll, to be specific. Oh, I hope he hasn't set upon by the local predators. Listen, I promise to compensate you, so could you please help me retrieve the specimen? This area, RIP low poly grapes. The squad, the squapes? I scraped my knee. Thanks. I will. there's our favorite gleaner. Thanks. I'll continue my search of this area. I'd like you to check out 33rd Facet. Once you've had a comprehensive look about, please meet me at the Archeon to report your findings. Blah, 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 blah. Wait, Mio, wait up. Red Pillion. We need to go to Bang. Inside the little hole on the far side. What do you mean? This is the one that you can buy. This is the... I have this on my accounts so I can ferry around people, new players. Can I stop targeting? I look so evil in the back seat. All right, this is fighting area. It's time to put that. Oh, let me out. Thank you. You see no trails, great or small. Perhaps a bit further in. All right, so this one's just like down the way a little ways. I'm gonna auto walk while I look at the memes. Remember us as we once lived? The cooler grapes. That's so funny. Wow, they did used to be really bad. I mean, they're still pretty bad. You have to be taller than a Lalafell to ride. That's messed up. Alright, I want to get some practice in here. Gluttony, Giblet, Soul Slice. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's fine. I should have done Gallows. You must invite you first? Okay, here. Oh, the errant troll has nowhere to be seen. Alright, here. Invite to party. Oh, we have to go back. Ride a pillion. Oh wait, no wait, I can just teleport us there. Even faster. Gotta go now. Have a nice stream and day, Americans, evening Europeans. Here you are. What the hell? I see. So I don't find the specimen either. However, did be someone who claimed to have seen it at Moonvale Forest. Let's head there and see if we can track it down. Oh, it's like we're outside. Here we go. Can I jump over this wall? Hiya! What? There's no way. You're telling me that these bushes have fucking colliders, man? PMO. Or you just don't spin Gil? What do you mean? I can't. I literally. There is nothing that I can spin Gil on right now. Yes, there can be no doubt. These are Shackle's footprints. I've uncovered the specimen's trail. It should be close. If you find it under threat from the local fauna, you may dispatch its assailants. Is Shackle's going to be like a giant, ugly creature? Is that Shackles? No. Thought. Oh, shit. I gotta fight two of these guys. Shackles is a little baby! Oh, no! That's it. Summon the bird. You get stunned. Nope, you. God, there's so much damage. It doesn't feel like these are equal level to me. Dipcord knows. Sobs and Omni crafting. I started doing Emmett dirty. I typed his name in on emojis and it came up with a headstone. Should be like a hole in a wall. Oh, and I'm so glad that you're unharmed. You're all safe now. Come on, let's go home, sweetie. Grr, buffoon. Grr. The Archeon is under threat. I must do something. Oh, what is this threat? Grr, you understand me? Wait, are you able to communicate with him? Yeah. Can you not? Incredible! I've never met someone with such a skill before. This bundle of joy was known as, or was born in Labyrinthos. However, he was abandoned by his mother and in quite a state by the time we found him. He was a remarkable intelligence for one of his kind. We've elected to use him as part of a study into the effects of growing up in an artificial environment. I had seen him making gestures that indicated he'd been reading the tomes here, but I thought he'd just copy those around him. I think he actually understands speech. So I do wonder exactly why you're able to understand him and I'm not. I'm sort of special. I have the Echo. Really? Oh, what I wouldn't give to understand him too. Ah, you possess the Echo, don't you? Find it difficult to grr the way your kind do, but I suppose it makes sense that you understand my general sentiments. I happen to learn of said power from the tomes in the Archeon. Honestly, that buffoon over there is surrounded by a sea of knowledge and he makes no effort to engage with it. Ah! At any rate, I'm glad I finally have someone to talk to. As I was saying earlier, the Archeon is in grave danger. Some girlish gleaner managed to bring woodworms in with them during a visit. If we leave them be, they're bound to cause irreparable damage to the materials of the facility. I tried my best to tell that buffoon, but it was no use. That's why I took a chance and went in search of some of my own kind to see if they would help. Well, you saw how that turned out. Well, what's he saying? You guys have wood mites. Oh, dearie me! Still, it was most courageous of him to try and solve the issue on his own. Now that we're aware of it, when you sort out this pest problem at once, would you mind helping me out a little longer? Only one who can understand him after all, and he seems moms ahead of us in regard to the situation at hand. Now here's the problem. This is going to turn to a yellow quest, and I'm not going to do it. Because that's what all these ones that give you a thing do. They turn to a yellow quest, and then you just leave it there, high and dry. Yep. It's weird because they come with a picture, though. They come with a picture. Well, I don't know. But it's been doing that since Stormblood, so I don't know what's up with that. Alright. Now we go to Old Sharlayan, and there was a blue quest here as well, I believe. Thanks, it gave Warrior of Light a lot of trouble. Yeah, can you not? Perfect lines that were never written. What? What was that response to? Recommendations. I see there's a blue one here. There. Oh, is this going to unlock hunts? Oh, I see. That's fine. Diminutive Gleaner. That's a mean way to put it. Do my eyes deceive me? Or are you Meme Frog? I'm the one. Well, as I live and breathe, it is you. I knew it'd be the first to track you down. Who's the guild ship's top hunter now, eh? Wait, you have heard of guild ship hunts, yes? It's a little different from the hunts you're familiar with in Eorzea, as I understand it. I wager they're rather more challenging, but an adventure of your caliber would never turn down a challenge, would you? No, you would not. Pray speak with Northada at the Peristyle to register your interest at your earliest convenience. But Cody said, what? Can you understand what that creature is saying? Oh, yeah, okay, I see. You were repeating what I said. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, can you not? he's just speaking English. I don't know what you want from him. He's clear as day. Hi, I'm Northada. Have you come to place a bounty of an unruly beast? Yeah, no, I'm here for the bounties. By the Scholar, you're Meme? I'll have convinced I said others an impossible task. I said to find you. The Gleaner's Guild has begun posting hunt bills, you see, in the hopes that capable individuals will take up arms and lighten the ever-increasing load. Unfortunately, capable individuals remain the sticking point. Few hailing from our fair polis are willing to take up arms, let alone able to stand against the more fearsome specimens. You, however, have the experience and the grit that we need. When I heard that you had arrived on our shores, it was music to my ears. You needn't work for free, of course. We've done our research. The rewards we offer... the rewards we offer are as fine as any as you'll find abroad. The currency we employ is a relic of times when Gleaner was a great deal less figurative, so you may find it somewhat eccentric, but as good as Gil here. Speaking of eccentric, it should be noted that the majority of our clients are scholars. And you probably won't have heard of half the creatures they send you after, but I find it's best not to worry about that overmuch. Slay beasts, collect samples, try to think about the long-term effects of touching said samples, and get paid. Simple, no? That being said, I wouldn't dream of throwing you into the deep end just yet. Let's have you start with some junior marks so you can get your feet wet. Get my what? Guild ship hunts are now accessible. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'll probably never do this. Wait, sights at the end. Meow. I'm trying to use Q and E, the strafe buttons, to see if I can make it work quite as well. It's not so bad. That wasn't so bad. Oh, look at this. Look at this couple over here. They have the same last name and everything. Beg your pardon, good sir. I could scarce help but notice the sightseeing log on your person. You wouldn't happen to be an adventurer my niece wrote about, would you? Aha, so it is you. Please make your acquaintance. I am Babbitt Ironheart, Millis Ott and seasoned explorer. Be a dear and hand me that log of yours. Bella told me all about how she helped you embark on explorations of your own, so it's only right that I share with you some wisdom of my own. Let me see here. Oh, I forgot to mention that. And done. That'd be all set, dear. I've done everything I've heard about the most remarkable vistas the realm has to offer. Of course, a few notes I've shared are not more than rumors. Some describing locales of a task I could barely believe they even exist. But as I always say, the true joy of exploration lies not in the destination, but in the journey. Go forth, dear, and see what sort of journey these hints take you on. That seeming lug of yours won't fulfill itself, you know. Endwalker entries have been added to your sightseeing log. You must be level 80 or above to record Endwalker vistas. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Speedy, speedy, speed. What? Teleport to teleport? I didn't have to do that big run again? Wait, there's another one here? Wait, who's who? In here? I think? Raw. Alright, Graha, what's up? Guess I am to learn the truth of this duty. I wonder what else the little form is hiding. Claiming a secret whose origin lies in the ethereal sea. Publicity aside, however, I do not believe Master Fortuno means ill. Even the harsh words he has for his children stem not from anger, I think, but desperation. Enjoyed your time with Oliviers, I hope. I'd ask how the twins fared, but their new outfits tell the tale. I hope that we can help them reconcile with their father, that they might return home one day with their heads held high. In the meantime, we endeavor closer to the secret of the Forum strives to hide. The flower bequeathed to you by Hydaelyn is sure to guide us going forward. I'm confident once you've scouted out the situation at Thavnair, we'll be well equipped to plot out our next move. Yippee! Reaper level 81! These are still all level 80, right? Yep, still level 80s, alright. Give me one moment and I will be back. Alright, I am back. Go and see what Thavnir has. Well, now, this is a rather lot of stern faces. Are library books overdue again? That's our knowledge. We're associates of Kral and the students of Baldician. We seek passage to Thavnir and understand that you can assist us. Ah, the test subjects. Welcome, welcome. Test subjects? Oh, you hadn't heard? Well, then allow me to explain. In order to travel to an Aetheryte, you'd ordinarily be attuned to it beforehand. Otherwise, you can't use it as a beacon to seek out when you're in a mess of Aether hurtling along the life stream. An inconvenient but inconvertible limitation of Aetheryte teleportation. What if I would tell you there's a way to travel to an Aetheryte without being attuned to it? A way to teleport instantly to the places you've never been. For long years, we've labored to make such travel possible, and that people might move about more freely. And we've finally done it. We've created a new kind of Aetheryte that doesn't require attunement. Truly, that changes everything. Well, Millennium's only been a bit misleading. Users need not attune to these Aetherites, but the Aetherites themselves must have been pre-attuned to each other, thereby facilitating travel between 2 points. But as what happens that our first test of pair Aetherites, one has been installed here at Charlie, and the other in Yeldmed, a port town in Thavnir. As you may know, our nation has long maintained strong ties with Razahan, and indeed we owe much to this breakthrough the contribution to their alchemists. To sum it up, we're to test these Aetherites. How fortuitous for you? Not at all. As a matter of fact, you might say these Aetherites are made for people like your good self. Magic imbued within will whisk you away without any effort on your part. A veritable dream come true. Far be it for me to worry about such things. We do have permission to make use of your shiny new invention. The information required is yours, so assuming you're willing, we're all set. It may come as a surprise, but we actually struggle to find test subjects. Most people seem to have an unreasonable fear of their souls gradually disintegrating as they drift helplessly in the life stream, in a statistically unlikely event that something goes awry. But it's plain that you are most people. Mrs. Kral truly knows how to pick them. I might change the subject. Are Master Wolfson and Mistress Loida not present today? Oh, you didn't hear? They originally resigned their post. Expertise is needed elsewhere. Large-scale project helmed by the Forum itself, as I understand, but I'm not privy to the details. I see. Any other questions? No? Let's get going before you change your minds. Please, see your preparations and head outside to the Aetheryte Plaza. I'll be along shortly. I'm scared. I'm scared, boss. Are you with an NPC changing things up? That's awesome. I should teleport the tried and trusted way. Good luck.
Right, we're all set. Just the 4 of you, was it?
3. I'm already attuned to the crystal in Thavnir.
You are? Oh. I would have preferred more test subjects. Oh, well, never mind. If our 3 travelers could line up here, please?
Right.
Yes, right there is fine. Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether. Oh, and one last thing. experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness. Good luck!
What? Yeah, very true, Mio. Very true. She reminds me of Lise also. Yeah, Arita. Yeah. Much better comparison. I need to get a new chair. I think this one's about to kick the bucket. Whoa. Radzat Han.
Thavnair, home to city-state Radzat Han. Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between two peoples. Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy. Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay for a time. Now across this vibrant isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have?
Oh, Aether Sickness.
What chance?
He's dead. He's just straight up dead.
Against such an insidious foe.
I kind of got lost on what Emmett was saying because of all this shit happening. What foe is he talking about? I got to where he said, like, not unlike their alchemy. And then something about what chance gets such an insidious foe.
I've seen fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish. Let me bring you something to drink. That should help settle your bellies.
There was a note with Kryle's instructions. Don't let Estinian roam the markets alone. He's alarmingly bad with coin.
Oh no. Lock in. No effect? Wow, that's crazy. Oh, there's an effect. There's the effect. Aether Sickness. I'll simply use this time to do that. Go, go, go. Estinian, no! Estinian. You there, I need 3 drinks. Something that helps with Aether Sickness. By the Mitsuya, traveler. Greetings. Greetings and welcome. You are wise, good sir, to come to me. A special Amari lassie made only with the finest and freshest ingredients is famed for calming unruly bellies. By way of warm welcome to Thavnair, I'm pleased to offer to you for the low price of 19,800 gil. Not 1, not 2, but 3 bottles. A bargain amongst bargains. Price is higher, weight road robbery, and you want to say it's just idiom, you realize any words. But you can barely stand. Why are you telling me that's so urgent? Wait, I shouldn't buy the lassie. Merchant is swindling me. Sincerest apologies, sir. I appear to have my prices confused. It's actually 1,890 gil for 3 bottles of lassie. The confusion would have been quite costly for both of us. Very well then, your coin. Tourist tax is true. Here's a bottle for each of you. And to the others and then get some rest. I'll be back after I've explored the town. Ugh. Wasting my sprint timer, you asshole. Oh yeah? Brings me to the 12. My stomach doesn't loosen its death grip. I offer thanks to the Anastidian, to the fine fruits of this land. Better Sataru's wrath. Eat sweet release. Yeah, already you should have yours too. Ow. Right, ready to get on with it. Lassie truly worked wonders. Thank you guys. Oh my god. Back on your feet, I see. Thy hair! Aye, I've bound it. The most I could do against this heat, short of shedding my armor. I asked where you got the cord for it. Local vendor, the man says the Vanian weave. Often also easily unraveled. And how much did it cost? 9,400 gil. A steel, I was told. So fancy but always valued function over form. That's incredible. Honestly, not even Alphado could hold a candle to you. I could insult him, but I don't know. Doesn't it seem excessive here? I'm inclined to agree with that assessment. That seems excessive. Usually so. Claiming Thavnir as his dominion, the nation of Radzahan had long thrived as a hub of commerce. Oh my god, elephant people! In the beginning there was Akrasodara, a Matonga tribe indigenous to this island. Now they began to be joined by other races, and through their intermingling a culture rich and distinct did emerge. From alchemy to textiles, the products of Hannish culture have come to be celebrated and coveted the world over. Development only aided by the nation's prime location as a waypoint between east and west. All of this hath combined to make a trading power of Radzahan. The status cannot be taken for granted. It must be maintained through judicious governance and stringent regulation. Neither of which is any evidence, given that the emergence of a gateway town afraid to fleece hapless travelers in terms of reputation of the nation at large. Just so, basic pricing is rampant, thus suggests oversight is much weakened, have the people fallen upon hard times. However truth may be, it would be prudent to ascertain the current state of affairs. Prudent and practical eye, we have not to lose by learning more. There we seek out Kral's acquaintance, there we seek what information we can gather here. It's like, excellent. Didn't exactly go off to a flying star, but we'll make up for it. Alright, lassie. Bum, 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 bum. Holy moly. Right, let's split up and make some inquiries in town. Beam, the pier is yours. Once we've learned what we can, we regroup by the Aetheryte, off-putting though the mere sight of it may be. Nothing over there. Afraid of fruit. Well, that's what I'm here for. Crate is laden with fruits. Or just spoiling as they've been left too long. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, recording my sales. I do it daily out of habit, though I don't know why I bother. I sell anything these days. It's never been this terrible, but I suppose things could be even worse. I have a consortium to keep afloat, like Kazal. I don't envy his position, or it'd be a my little operation, I've come to realize. You're a traveler by the looks of you. In a moment, perhaps you could pay Kazal a visit. You'd be glad for tidings from abroad. I guess not, you'll find him at the Saltwind Sails, the harbor guild building across the water from here. Gazing out from the pier, used by boats moored off nearby isles, with silhouettes of larger seafaring vessels farther away. Compared to other ports you've visited in the past, there appears to be little activity. Well now, if it isn't a traveler, you're a rare sight in these unsettled times. You have been giving us a wide berth since that accursed tower suddenly appeared in Nurinair. We just stood there and loomed ominously. Perhaps things would be fine after fashion, but no. It had to spawn fell fiends as well. They'll have our lives, think the Radiant Host, but business is as good as dead. What will come of us, only the gods know. Although the Maskins aren't coming, we already have everything they ordered. What are we supposed to do with it? I don't know, but Ilium isn't going to help. All I know is that their plans have changed. That's that. Look, you mustn't know this might happen. The Empire is at war with itself, and the provinces are in chaos. There's the tower sitting on our doorstep spitting out monstrosities. The city has its defenses, but we've been afforded no protection out here. Can't blame foreigners for not wanting to take the risk. Dude, this chair, man. Gah, but this will be an enormous loss. Alright. Forget about the Dalmaskins. Surely some ships are still coming. And fresh produce, handcrafts, medicines, all the perennial Hainish favorites. The consortium works closely with merchants and arsonists to supply only the finest wares. Quality is guaranteed. I know all these things, Kazal. I do. Which is why I regret to say I have nothing for you. All voyages have been cancelled or indefinitely postponed. And you are... Wait, you're a foreigner, are you not? A merchant? Please tell me you're a merchant. See. Shame. Sorry, we're discussing important matters. If you need something, please talk to one of the others. Excuse me. My name is Matsya. I'm here to see Kazal. Oh, it seems he's busy. I'll come back later then. It's odd. Yes? Can I help you? I remember seeing you back in the guild. You could Kazal too, did you? I'm Matsya, a fisherman of Akyali, a nearby village. I saw my catch to Kazal, who offers it to foreign merchants. Hasn't bought anything for a while now. Our consortium had been struggling, I became worried and decided to come and see him. As soon as he's free anyway. He's a hard-working man, I dare not disturb him. If I may ask, what is it that you do? An adventurer, you say? You travel the world helping people? Then that must mean you're great at dealing with strangers. Please, won't you teach me to be like you? You see, I brought some fresh fish with me, a portion I couldn't preserve. I want to sell them. Problem is, I'm terrible with people. I've never dealt with Kazal, and I can't talk to customers without getting my trunk in a twist. But please, as silly as it might sound, will you not peddle the fish in my stead, and show me how it's done? If you're willing, please let me know and we can begin at once. The following events cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty found on registration. Alright. So do it then? Show me how to deal with customers? I'm in your debt. Right. Please try peddling my fish to, let's say, 3 people here in Yedelmod? I will observe you and learn. Alright. You can't keep up with this. Wow, he can. Holy shit. Yes? Greetings, friend. How fare you of late? Greetings to you too. I suppose I'm well enough given the circumstances. Need to settle down somewhat, but it was utter chaos when that tower first appeared. Everyone grabbed whatever they could, trembling over each other to get to the city. Me remain there for now. Must stay away. How to come back. Continue with my life such as it is. Whether or not it's the right choice, only time will tell. A place like home, but don't do anything dangerous, eh? Oh, trust me, I don't. I'll make sure to keep well clear of the tower. When more monsters emerge from it, I heed the Radiant Host's instructions. I hope they deal with this soon, and so we can get back to our normal lives. The days when you could earn as much as you gave. Tuck into a meal satisfied that you did good work. Get a meal is when I have some fresh fish today. Fresh fish, you say? Oh, you're a fishmonger. When you bait me like that, how can I not bite? Very well, give me some of your fish. Thank you for your custom. Catch of the day is Shallow's cod, delectable stewed in coconut milk or baked with a sprinkle of salt. You succeed in making a sale. Hey, we got there, Oh. This one I'm okay with failing. I kind of, this is like, being a salesperson is hard, right? And these people don't know that I'm, you know, a legend or whatever. I can't just use that card on them. Man, imagine how much money the Warrior of Light could make if he just did ads. He just did ad reels. Hashtag ad, he's selling fucking fish. Making hella money. He'd be a gillionaire. A hawker, are you? You sell fruit by chance? So, I want to buy some Arma. Let's say a dozen. They'll need to be export quality. What do you sell me Arma for? You talking influencer, salesperson, Word of Light? Exactly. Buy for eating, of course. That seemed like a lot, but of late I go through that much in no time at all. I'm a stock trader by trade, and by no vessels coming these days, the words are beginning to pile up. By the same token, nothing is coming in from overseas. The day goes by that someone doesn't come in asking when the next shipment is arriving for this and that and this and that. All of it wears me down. I feel myself feeling constantly hungry. Know how you feel. Thank you. Pete, you don't sell fruit, but I enjoyed our little chat. Got off troubles for a moment. No, what? Never mind. With those, you have a positive impression. What? You were supposed to pull the trigger then? What the fuck? She's asking for fruit, bro. She's gonna be mad when you sell her fish. What? Yeah, Gillionaire's a tile you get? Yeah, that's why I said it. I also fumbled that quest. What the fuck? She's asking for fruit and you're supposed to be like, forget fruit. Become a pescatarian today. What the hell? That's so wrong. That is totally not correct. No way. Oh, it looks like you can do it though. Wow, that's fucked up, dude. I almost want to quit and redo it, but in the interest of time. What is it? If you don't mind, I'm rather busy. Oh God, my stomach. Oh. Aether sickness? No, nothing so unusual. In a hurry to get back to work, I just ate a little too quickly. Fresh fish will stay in your stomach. Here's the last thing I need right now. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Dude, this game fucking sucks. If I said the bottom one, it was gonna end. No. We're redoing it. Fuck that. That was bullshit. You can abandon it? No way. You're stuck with it? Dude, this game is fucking dog shit. Hello? Well, quest, I should say. This quest is the worst quest in the entire game. Holy shit, this is worse than Fetch Quest. So this one teaches you, oh, you should pull the trigger like almost immediately, and then that one's like, hey, you should never fucking pull the trigger. What the fuck? You cook gods for a living, you know how to sell fish? This is such bullshit, man. Can I like abandon this quest? Oh my god. Thank you so much for showing me how to talk to customers. I'm just skipping through. Fuck this. Having deja vu right now? What? Huzzah! You were there too. Forgive me. As far as I'm out, I can't find any buyers. No ships coming in, hardly any going out. There simply aren't any options at this rate. You can't buy my fish anymore? Sorry, Matsuya. I truly am, but for now you must peddle your own goods. I want to help you, I do, but as it stands, I can barely help myself. I poured my all into the consortium, and I'll be damned if I'll let it fall apart. My friends and family depend on me, and I won't fail them. The sisters as my witness. Was all. Not to worry. As I've learned from you, I'm sure I'll manage somehow. Alright. Whatever, man. That literally ruins this whole fucking quest. It should fail you and have you restart the conversation with them until you get it right. There are only 2 or 3 dialogue options deep. Is there really no way I can abandon this? Dude. Dude. That's so bad. I swear you could abandon quests that were MSQ. Like, I'm just so want to do quests now. I'm just like, whatever. I see. We also heard that the towers affected many locals' livelihood, but to think it would be to such an extent. For another notable, if not wholly unexpected, discovery, disappearances and kidnappings are disturbingly commonplace. As before, the culprits are almost certainly tempered Imperial soldiers. As before, they mean to use the faith of their hapless thralls to call forth the lunar primal. As usual, law for Roy. What primals exist here? The Matsuya fellow you were helping. He's oh my god. Arkasodara, is he not? Apparently, this is almost exclusively his people that are being kidnapped. He'd be traveling alone. If something is the perpetrator's aim, it does stand to reason that Arkasodara will be the primary targets, or 'tis the faith of their ancestors would prevail in this land, and many are devout adherents still. Better go after him. Akiali lies to the west, as I recall, in the same direction as Carl's acquaintance, incidentally. It's settled then. Keep your eyes peeled and we'll make for the village. So lame. Mark that down as my least favorite quest in this entire game, and it's not even close. That might be the only time I've seen a bad quest. But that should be entirely fucking reworked from the ground up. Why am I gone everywhere? Has this town fallen? Ah, your face is known to me. You are the warrior who fought for the Maul in the Nadam. I am Ogla the Katian. It was your bravery and skill which inspired me to embark upon my own hero's journey, and now I foolishly blundered into a den of Matanga. Tonga? Oh, it's Matanga. Why do the others walk without fear? Do they not care if they are slaughtered? I do not like those in the Azim Steppe. I doubt your word, but grandmother always warned me, if you encounter Matonga, you turn tail and flee. That's as far as you can. Because we're awful and bloody, and so now the very sight of them, the terror rises unbidden. Unbidden? 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 No, I cannot stay here. I must earn enough coin to buy passage from this nightmare island as soon as possible. I beg of you, stay at my side for a time, just until I meet with this Nkana person that Silas told me about. He said to have work that pays a fair wage. So I'll see what it has for me. To the northwest. Nkana's one of them. My dust mother, no one told me Nkana was a Matonga. Did I ask you to speak with her in my stead? Welcome to how do you pronounce this? Yedlamad? Yedlamad, traveler? I'm Nkana, and it's my job to assign the right work to the right workers. Might I have your name? Meme and Ogle, was it? Let me jot those down. Oh, grandmother, why? Why did it have to be a Matonga? Is your companion quite alright? Ah, understandable reaction. The Gajasora tribe have done much to sustain the reputation of our people. Are looking for work, though, yes? They have been forced to take what they can since troubles began, so I'm afraid all the simple jobs are gone. For what's left, I only find tasks fit for seasoned fighters. So like something that you could do? Fighting? I can fight, unless you doubt my skill is likened to that of a Dragonbane, legendary Chakazo herself. I'm not familiar with the name, but you sound formidable indeed. Why don't we start you on escort duty then? A group of artisans set off to the harvest materials. I send any prospective protectors their way should I happen to enlist any. What? They already set off? Isn't it our duty not to escort them? There's to be a ritual dance performed at Kajia's footsteps. They'll need incense and costumes for the dancers and such. The entire thing was decided rather suddenly, so there's no time to waste. And these artisans you speak of, do they also include Matonga in their number? It was an Arcasadara who submitted the request. I hope that won't be a problem. Oh, not at all. I look forward to fainting at the feet of my most feared enemy. I cannot do this alone. Pray lend me the strength of the victor of the Nadam, and half the reward of the task will be yours. Yedlamad. Oh, Yedlamad. Okay. Yedlamad. The artisans didn't plan to venture far. Leave Yedlamad to the west, and you should soon come across your employer. And that's where we shall meet. You will find me there, yes? Ah, you must be our belated escort, yes? Glad to have such courageous, Is your companion not well? She seems a touch shaky. Of course, I should have thought of it before. I shall harvest the necessary ingredients while the artisan stays here. That way I have no need to fear him, being harmed. Perfect. I must say, this is less than ideal. My people are already scattered across the wilds, and I wanted someone to roam around to ensure they were safe from the attack. Is your friend perhaps frightened by Arcasadora? I've met such travelers before. Well, no matter. If you could patrol the areas I asked, I must attend to my own harvesting. I want to fight this thing. All right, big boy. Put him up. Put him up. Hiya. Nice. Okay. Oh, well, if I kept going, I would have found my whatchamacallit. What if I had my answer? Look at me, big boy. You start with 4. And hiya. Give it. Gallows. You must think me foolish. I so absorbed in my task that I failed to notice the ground shaking at their approach. Still, my energies are light and my satchel's full. Thanks to you, I think I can make it back to town in time to meet the others. Nice fighting. You took one down on your own. What happened? Did you slay the beast? That was a near thing. I knew the first one by surprise, but the second, when my tongue stood at my back, my mind froze and my body refused to obey. Grandmother thought that we should let fear wash over us like water, but not to my shame. I could not have failed her more thoroughly. That's ungrateful of me, but why did you follow me? We were to patrol? Forgive me, I should have waited for orders instead of running off alone and putting lives in peril. No, we must return to our employer. I want to be sure that the wounded man reached safety. That's a good job. West, huh? We'll get there. Surely we'll get there. Surely. My colleague told me of his rescue. Although we had hoped for an escort from the start, I imagine if you hadn't come at all. I've sent him and the others back to our workshops. Consider your duty with us complete. Got my thanks for your payment, and you can collect that from Kankana. Right, supposed to report to Kankana then. Yippee! Man. There you are. Your employer expressed satisfaction with your work. Congratulations on a job well done. As a response to the recent chaos, the upcoming ritual was hastily planned, to say the least. As a consequence, the artisans have been hard-pressed to make everything ready. When times are hard, the people of Thavnair rely on such traditions to renew their faith and bolster their hearts with the teachings of the divine. The death of an artisan would have thrown the whole thing into disarray, and thus your rescue was timely indeed. Please accept your payment, half each as agreed upon. Are you interested in further work? I may have something for you if so. Oh, more blue! The Matanga along the way! Ready to take on another job then? This one was registered by a local fisherman, asking him for help with marauding monsters. Ordinarily, the Radiant Host keeps the worst of the wildlife in check, but these days there just haven't been enough blades to spare. You want to speak with the fisherman himself for the details. I couldn't read the scrawl he left for a name, but he's an Arxodora. It should be found fishing the waters from the western shore. Another Matanga? Meme, you could always use more coin, yes? Because I could certainly benefit from your wise and experienced company. Fine pair of hunters we shall make. Come, let's speak with this Arxodora fisherman. Arxodora. I can't. Is it Arxodora? I cannot pronounce it correctly. I'm trying so hard. Arxodora. I feel like that's not right. It's the A. If the second A wasn't there, it'd be fine. Arxodora. But there's an A there. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. You don't see Matsaya nearby, but the elevated ground up ahead may provide a better vantage point. Alright, you assholes. Where is this thing? Ooh, let me fight this guy. He's new. Get stunned, bitch. Give it. Oh, he died. Oh my god, it's so creepy, dude. He's so creepy with it. Playing host to an avatar. Oh my god, you can put it away? Bro. Why can't I put it away? I just walk like this? Oh my god, that's so sick. Not a clue, they're just elephant people to me. Arca Sodara? Dress on so, I guess. Arca Sodara? At least in Japanese. Arca Sodara. Okay. Weird, it's 5 fucking syllables. Every 2 letters is a syllable. Arca Sodara. Gonna take care of the monsters, have you? About time. We're fine around the water, of course, but even a fisher needs to walk on land every now and again, and that trail grows more perilous by the day. I managed to sneak through without scratch so far, but friends of mine have been so fortunate. One of the others around here, they'll tell you. I need your help with that meme. Speaking with Arca Sodara is still challenging for me. Should we do this together then? Yes. Fine, that is a good idea. Alright. Arca Sodara. Okay, I hate to say this. I don't really understand stressing syllables. Like, I get emphasis on the wrong syllable. Like, obviously those two are wrong. Like, that's a meme I know about this topic. But, like, when it comes to fantasy words or words I don't know, I'm just like, well, I don't know where it's supposed to go. Like, and even if I do, I don't know how to say it like that. Like, I only know how to say it one way. Arca Sodara? Arca Sodara? It sounds like I'm putting emphasis on the so. Like soda. Yeah, Arca Sodara. Like soda. Arca Sodara. Am I not? I just lose my mind. I almost got killed. Buzz? What? I think pics of an avatar Chihiro would. Oh my god. This Poilin Google going so hard I can't even read it. I'm trying. Oh, because I decided to take pictures of an Avatar Tororo without flying up. I see. Okay, got it. You want to hear about monsters? So I'm 3 big brutes on my way from Akyali to Yedlamad. Never seen anything like that around these parts before. Oh, I should put my helmet on, huh? I want a story. When I left Akyali the other day, I almost walked straight into a fiend with a tongue as long as my arm, ready to escape being gobbled up on the spot. Arca Sodara like in soda. Arca Sodara. Soda Sodara. Soda Sodara. I don't know. About the wildlife? Oh yes. I was hauling a catch back to town, dropped the lot and fled for my life. I used to be safe enough, but now... Stuck in my head, man. So, do you understand now why we had to send for help? I understand you have a problem with long-tongued brutes terrorizing your roads. Those creatures are what we call Pasaka. I almost said Picasa. Pasaka. Without the army sending out the regular patrols, it seemed the inland monsters were going to expand into territories. They've forgotten their fear of us, and that's when people started dying. I need you to remind them. When she found slain these overly bold Pasaka, I asked you to bring me one of their carcasses, what they'll be curious about. Haley Froggy is already unlocking Endwalker tribes. Very well, let's make this a contest, shall we? The first to topple a Pasaka is the victor. Never seen anyone so eager to throw yourself headlong into Pasaka's jaws. But you'd be chasing after her. You can count on me. Wait. Or that though. Ah, I see you, you bastard. Like you're gonna catch me. Like you're gonna catch me. Don't kid yourself. It's embarrassing. Meow, 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 meow. Where's the next one? 900 to the north. Damn! Come on, I'm literally getting over it. What asshole. Literally getting over it with Bennett Foddy. Where the hell are you? In the tent? What? What the fuck? Am I blind? Behind you? Behind the tent. Isn't that where I just checked? Oh, what the fuck? I swear I checked over here. Ha, first kill's mine. Your mother always said that a hunter should be swift, like a diving yole. Whenever you mind tracking down the other two, once they saw what I did to their friend, they fled to the northwest and hauled this lump back to the beach while you finished the hunt. You're going to be alone with an axe, or oh god, oh god. Ha, I fear my tongue has begun to ebb somewhat. I go for some of the poor soul across the path with those monsters. Upon hasn't seen this glam of mine yet. Wait, that's so far away. Let me go do the main quest. No, because they're going to make me go back anyways, right? Yeah, never mind. Here, let me pop this. 700 to the north. 700 to the north is going to be like up here where this... Alright, bird time. You get stunned. Holy shit. I might end a little bit early today. Not too early. Like maybe like 15 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. It's going to be a while still. Just thinking about how much do you fit into today. Oh, there you are. Your friend is stronger than she looks. We had to load the carcass onto a boat to carry it. What are the other Pasakas, packmates? You find them? They were dead as hell. Both slain then. That is good. Of course, he slew them, as long as it means these are slung across the steppe. My aching arms would like to know why you wanted the remains, though. Why else? Make use of its parts. The scales can be spun into silver, meat will fill our pots, the bones and teeth can be crafted into hooks or other tools. We kill nothing for the sake of killing, even murderous monsters. The bodies of the behind will serve as a warning to the others of their kind. Keeps them away, then no more blood will need to be shed. It seems our tribes share similar customs when it comes to using every part of the kill. Remember, I always said, be not wasteful of the lives you take to sustain your own. You're so very different from your kin, like the Gajasura. Oh, so that's why you've been avoiding my gaze. Early experience with Matanga has been our brutal cousins, and you'll find the Arca Sodara an agreeable law by comparison. I even make a few friends, eh? Here's your payment. Well earned, I'd say. Nice. Another job finished. We shall report to Kinkana, and she must strike it from her list. Let me know when you are done basking in the success of our hunt, and we shall return to Yedlamon. My god, blue? More blue? Ready then? I'm gonna count the contents of my coin purse. We have enough to buy passage on a ship, but as for food and other supplies, I'll feel more comfortable with the pay from one more job weighing down my belt. You see me through just one more, yes? At the very least, let's make our report to Kinkana and ask what else she has on offer. Come, show me how the fleet of foot you are, champion. Oh, really? Shit. No, I'm just playing. It's almost the same distance. There's no point. It's too close to the same distance. Actually, I couldn't stream today, like, now. We are at, like, the 3-hour mark. I could call it for today. You know what? Since we're all here, that's what I'll do. Let me, get a good view of everybody. Alright. We'll go ahead and call it there for today. I just got some stuff that I want to get done. My sleep schedule's weird. I am now at a point where like I don't have a bunch of time in the morning or a bunch of time at the night. I have like a little bit of time in both. So for like some general stuff like laundry putting away or like showering, you know, times to do chores. If work is busy, then I can't do it. Because like if work's not busy, I can do those things while I'm, you know, just like waiting for my computer to beep boop. Or I could go on like a long lunch break and then take a shower during that break or whatever, right? But yeah, no, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I can't really do that because I only work for 4 hours, so I don't get any breaks. I'm gonna go ahead and probably take care of a bunch of house stuff in the meantime. This is going pretty good. I am surprised of what all we've learned about the Ethereal Sea, even though it's funny. We haven't technically learned anything. It's more so that we've just have had confirmations and more questions put up. Where like our questions are getting more specific, right? Our questions are getting more specific as time goes on. That's like the big thing. So I will be back tomorrow at the same time doing the same thing. Until then, you all be sure to drink water, eat food, and do anything else you need to keep on going. And I will catch you all around. Goodbye for now. Goodbye. Goodbye.